Feels incredible. I don't take it for granted. I'm not too jaded to admit that it's an incredible feeling. And it took me 28 years to get a #1 record, so I'm loving it. My whole career has really been about developing artists. And I had another artist hit the tippity top, but they never hit the #1 spot on the top 200. So Kings of Leon went as high as #2, thanks to Taylor Swift. So yeah, to have a #1 record is the best. I'm very happy and proud. Well, my partner started the company 2 weeks before I did. I was in the music business at the time for 10 years, as was he, and we were friends for a long time. So when we both got laid off in 1999, we thought it would be a great idea to not have to work for a corporation anymore and see if we could start our own. I think a business plan is important. Every business is different. I think for us, the business plan that was most important for us was the culture we wanted to create and the way we wanted to do business and how we were going to do business. The plan was to obviously get business, and it didn't have to get much more complicated than that to get it off the ground. I think probably why my clients would choose me over others is because I really focus on quality of the service. So it's not for me just to want to do the work and be great at follow through and taking advantage of my relationships, but the fact that I enjoy being on a team and I enjoy working with people. So I think people like working with me because I'm not a drudge of a phone call. I'm a guy who's always available, and I do that. That's on purpose, with intent. I want to, and I think I've been doing this for 30 years, so I think the clients want to take advantage of my relationships that I have and that I take a lot of care of and that I'm respectful of. I think, you have to vibe with them. You have to get a sense of who they are as people. For me personally, I wanted more than where they were educated and where they grew up, and the most important thing, I want to hire people who are passionate, who really love what they do, and love the idea of what they can do here at my company. One time a kid said to me, I just want to be able to look out into an arena and know that I helped put the kids in those seats. And to me, I was like, you're hired, done. I think the best hiring tip would be to trust your gut, and really, it's about a personal relationship. I mean, you want someone who's qualified, of course, but I think if someone who's qualified who you don't get along with, that would be a terrible relationship. It's a good question because my partner and I spent a lot of years at corporations, and we saw a lot of things we didn't like. Whether we were treated in a certain way that we didn't enjoy, or we saw others treating others in ways we didn't enjoy. Jim and I decided to start a company that was based on respect, success through hard work, examples. We're not a company we're not people who are going to yell. We're not yellers. My kids may disagree with that, but we're not yellers, and we work hard. And I think people see that and they know that we're not phoning it in. So the culture is really, again, with intent, on purpose. There's a way, there's an atmosphere that I like to maintain, and that's one of fun, happiness, and work enjoyment. I think business owners fail to understand that regardless of the size of the company, any client relationship, it's a personal relationship. I think people forget and take for granted that life is people and with people. And I think it's so important to respect people, treat others as you'd want to be treated, And I think that's probably what's missing from most business. I think people get frustrated, everything's so busy, that they forget that, we're all human beings. But sacrifices, time. It's just, you have to do it well and to do it right, you have to put a lot of time into it. Mistake that I learned early on that it was an unfortunate one, but it actually taught me quite a bit. And while I got angry at the time, I'm thankful for it now. It was right when the internet was starting, and it was not a big part of business yet. And I went to a meeting about a big band and asked a lot of questions, which was, you think, a good thing. But the person who the interview was with was upset, I found out later, because I wasn't prepared for this meeting, because all of the information that I asked was on a website, something called a website. So I didn't go to the website before the meeting. I had questions for the human being, and that wasn't good enough. After I got off my high horse and thought many terrible things about this person, I actually am thankful, because it taught me to be prepared. Be passionate about what you want to do and just really love it. And you have to truly feel that this is the one thing you were born to do. And I had 5 jobs before I was in the music business, so I know what it's like to have a job that you have a hard time waking up for. And so I love waking up